You're gonna have to stand it up straighter.
Hello, welcome to the first podcast episode.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Welcome to the first podcast episode.
Woo! Already started. Woo!
Crap, get back here. Uh-oh! That's gonna be happening a lot. Okay, so first we're gonna do, jokes, and I have a joke that has a swear word in it.
All right.
What did JFK say when he noticed Lee Harvey Oswald?
What?
Fucking camper.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Your music might be too loud. I'm not sure how well the audio is going to pick up.
Me neither. Oh, God, there's a
So
hair.
make sure you speak up.
Okay. I'm just gonna talk like this. Cause, like, is this good?
Yeah, there's a hair what?
There's a hair in my mouth.
He has a hair in his mouth. Ugh.
You guys aren't getting a face review until 1 million. Okay.
I got a joke.
What?
The one I told you the other day.
I don't remember it.
If you're American in the living room, what are you in the bathroom?
I don't know.
European!
I thought it was gonna be you're a poopin'.
No, you're European.
You guys are at least getting eyes at 100K.
That's a lot. That's a big number.
Mhm.
What's next? You got any other jokes?
What do you call an idiot? Homer Simpson.
Har, 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 har. I don't have any other jokes right now. I don't catalog jokes very well.
We're only 2 minutes in.
Uh-huh.
Let's move on to music.
What about it?
I mean, we could just talk about music.
What's your favorite band?
Caramel.
Or, like, what's your favorite,
Musician?
like, singer, musician? It can be a band. It can be a single person.
Rebzy.
Rebzy
Yeah.
is your favorite?
Mhm.
Okay.
Who's your favorite?
It's very hard for me to pick a favorite. I like so many.
Hmm.
I'd be better off giving you a favorite from each category.
Okay, do that.
So,
Pop?
pop. My favorite is probably...
Okay, my hair is good now.
gosh.
Who?
That's so hard because I liked all the big three when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
Oh.
If I had to choose one, it'd probably be Britney. Well, it's Britney and Mariah. It's a toss-up. If you ask me...
So a Digital Girl was a hoax, and I'm still mad about that.
Digital Girl?
Yeah.
What's that? I never heard of that.
Digital Girl, she's lost in the... You know that last song I showed you the other day?
Oh, that one? That was a hoax?
Digital Girl, she's lost in the...
I have a hard time understanding this whole lost song
Okay, so basically the
concept. I kind of get it, but
Okay, what's your idea of it?
I guess they were popular songs
Okay.
that just disappeared.
No.
Or they're songs that people thought they heard but weren't sure, and maybe it was a fever dream, so they start looking for them.
Okay, no, it was a song that nobody knows, but we only have one snippet of it, and we don't know the artist's name or name of it. There's one lost song that I hope stays lost. Curly Toes.
Curly Toes?
I hate that song so much. I'm also kind of mad at people who make Lost Life hoaxes.
I've never heard of Curly Toes.
Good. It's a horrible song. I hate it so much. Should I do an eye review? I don't. It's hard to. I'm I'm just gonna do a nose review.
Why? What's the matter?
Just my nose feels uncomfortable.
You can't breathe?
I can't.
Not enough air.
It's just more comfortable if I have my nose out because, like, this is annoying. This is not that annoying. But yeah, it's still kind of annoying like this.
Man, I'm never wearing masks again. I think I threw all my COVID masks away. Probably did in rebellion. I'm never doing that stuff again.
Mom.
Not even for my job. I'll quit.
Mom, if there's another pandemic, you better do it for a good example for your kids.
It didn't matter the first time. None of it mattered. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because the virus was so small it could get between the fibers of all the masks we were wearing. So unless you had a specialized mask, like a higher grade mask that you get like at a hospital.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not talking about the ones they give you at the doctor's office. I'm talking about like the surgical masks, which are even sturdier. Unless you had one of those, it didn't matter. The virus was getting through. Would you like some help?
I think the COVID mask would be better.
I don't have any. I threw them.
I know, but like after this week, can we go Amazon shopping for a COVID mask that you customize the word on?
I mean, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
How much money they are.
Okay.
Might have to work for that.
Okay, but you know, digital ghost is lost. You know that?
I mean, did you show it to me?
Yeah.
You probably showed it to me, but that doesn't mean that I like logged it into my brain.
Yeah. So that was a hoax.
Gotcha. So what is a lost song then?
A lost song is a song that we do not know the name of or the person who made it.
But you know the song.
Yeah.
It's found. How do people come across lost songs?
So sometimes they record on cassettes, sometimes on DVDs, and sometimes.
So it's like a song they'll come across like what, in a movie or a video or something, or on a video game?
No, like
many different places.
Tension Rising in the Air, that was one that was found recently. Tension Rising in the Air was found on a record. Kelly Touch was found on a cassette tape that was thrown into the trash.
Okay.
I don't want to do an eye reveal, but like but I also kind of want to, cause.
He doesn't know what he wants.
Like the wind, like the wind. Na, 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 na. That was okay. So there's this one song I showed you earlier today. It was called Your Eyes.
Burr, yeah.
And it's been lost since Eli was born. It was first found in 2003.
On the internet?
Yeah, the first snippet.
Where did they find it?
A 2003 Asian contest online.
An Asian contest?
Yeah, I believe it was Chinese or maybe
some sort of contest, but it was Asian. They were in Asia.
Yeah.
And so was it like background music or music playing for the video or what?
No, it was a music contest, I believe.
Oh. So they found its origin.
Yeah, but we don't know who made it.
Got you.
Cause
still don't know. That one's not been solved.
Yeah, it's been lost since Eli was born, 2003, guys.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do. Should I do a face reveal for this?
Are you that uncomfortable?
I'm very uncomfortable.
I mean, your face has been.
Not online. We're not gonna talk about those.
I didn't say anything. I stopped talking.
Okay, I'm gonna do a face reveal in 3, 2, 1. Get ready for this.
Ta-da!
Yeah, this is. Oh no, I need my hair like this at all times because
There you go.
I don't like my big forehead.
It just means you got a nice big brain.
That doesn't mean that.
Smart.
I'm never gonna show. I'm gonna show my face only on these podcasts. Okay, so you're getting special information here. And besides, I'm probably gonna rebrand. I have like Do you use your channel? Like, I know you do.
I use it to watch stuff.
Do you comment
and
on
I follow stuff.
Okay, because I was thinking of rebranding it.
No, leave my channel
Okay, well,
alone.
okay.
I use it.
Well, this is featuring Courtney 100.
I don't do anything on my channel but use it to watch YouTube. So, I mean, you could go there, but...
I use it as a test channel sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. There's not much there, though.
Although the last video was, like, over a year ago.
Yeah. I don't even remember putting a video on there.
I put the video on there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the YouTube world, there's a couple, at least one video of, excuse me, I had to do a couple of instructional videos for speech class in college.
Oh!
And I had to upload them to YouTube, but I don't know where they are.
Oh, they're lost media.
I guess, technically.
Viewers, get to it. Do you remember the name of the college?
The name of the college?
Yeah.
Oh, I either did that for Iowa Lakes Community College or I did it for Buena Vista University. I don't remember which.
She paid $0 in student debt because she owns $0. There is still $52,000. So.
You shouldn't talk about my finances online to people.
Mom, tens of millions of people have seen Rice Gum do it. Literally.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I got student debt.
We're poor. We're poor. I've released a song and I'm working on a song. It's it is track on Bella the CUNT, aka Bella the Wolf.
I thought, is that person you don't...
I absolutely despise.
Yeah, why?
Because she made fun of soldiers and religion.
Why? What did she say?
She said that she's better than God and that she's Jesus.
Oh.
And she bullied a soldier.
Oh, I see, I gotcha. Listen, you know what I say about that?
What?
Well, I just try to say what Jesus said anymore. I used to be really hot-headed about stuff and get angry too and just like despise people and bleh. And now I'm just like, I'm sad for her. I'm sad for her that she feels that way. I'm sad for her that kind of stuff makes her feel better. I think it's also temporary and that will wear off eventually. And Jesus said to love your neighbors, but he also said to love your enemies. It's easy to love your neighbors and it's easy to love the people who are going to think like you and agree with you and be kind to you. It's a lot harder to love people who aren't, but they need it more. Jesus didn't come here for the people who behaved. He came here for the people who didn't. The people who behave, we already have Jesus.
Yes.
It's the people who don't behave that don't know him.
I always cry when I say a prayer.
Do ya?
Yeah.
It's okay. I've had people tell me that's the Holy Spirit working in you when it's emotional.
I made this drawing
Yeah.
of my great grandpa.
Yeah.
I drew him as an angel in heaven.
Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, I got a lot of people I love up there. I'm sure they're with God.
I miss him.
Yeah.
I wish I got the chance to meet him, more
More.
than I did.
Spend more time in his life. Longer. If you had lived longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering about him, should I say his name? Or
You can say his name was Richard.
Richard. I'm not gonna say any rest of his name.
Yeah, his name was Richard. That's...
Yeah. I'm not gonna link his memorial or anything. That's like private stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I left a note on his memorial page.
Oh, you did? That's so sweet. But you can talk about him.
He flew for Northwest Airlines, which is I believe the sister company of Southwest.
No, they were just their own company. They
They sound alike.
It was before it was Delta. They were Northwest. Before
Oh,
they were
yeah, well, no,
Northwest, they were Republic, I think, maybe, or
Oh, yeah,
something. I don't know.
There were like two. I believe there were only 2 crashes in that airline. So good
Companies-
airline.
Companies are bought and sold and change their names all the time.
Yeah. Okay, next topic is the government, but I wish I could show you the picture, but I can't because in my iPad's upstairs. Well, not my
What
iPad.
was the picture? And
I drew him. So basically, I just took like the picture from his memorial site, and I made it blend in with the background.
Gotcha.
The background, and I drew wings on him.
Aw, that's sweet. I love you. You're so sweet.
The government. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, if any place is good for that sound effect right here is it.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
How crappy it is.
Which part? Do we talk about the economy? Do we talk about the election? Do we talk about the
president.
assassination?
Okay, we're gonna talk
Do
about.
we talk about Kamala Lama Lama? Do we talk about Trumpy Poo? Do we talk about Sleepy Joe Biden? Is he or isn't he?
Oh my God! Wait, look at this face. Somebody, if somebody that's gonna make an analog horror feature in the future, use that face.
Use that face.
I give you full permission to do so as long as you contact me. Just comment it down in this comment section.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about the government. It
Sucks.
It's complete insanity right now.
Oh.
Vote. Do your research. Make sure you vote with the people whose policies you're really going to align with for real.
I'm with Trump.
And pray.
Everybody with Trump say aye. Aye.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Yeah. Heritage. This one we have a lot of
Heritage.
Heritage.
Like what? Our heritage?
Yeah, or is anyone's heritage?
What do you mean? You open this can of worms, I guess.
So we're gonna start off with my mom.
Okay. By heritage, what's your definition of heritage?
Basically, your family members.
My family members? Like, do we want to know my bloodline? Like,
Sure.
What countries I come from?
We have Polish ancestry, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I believe so too,
And English, a lot of English. Majority English.
I hate
but
British
there's
people.
some German.
Deutschland! Oh, blue kind.
Scottish.
I think my grandpa is Adolf Hitler.
No.
That was a joke.
And Hitler was Austrian, FYI. He grew up in Austria. He was not actually German, he was Austrian. Look it up. Yep.
I know how to say F off in German.
How?
Verdammt.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, God, you can Google it.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's all I can. We have a little bit. Well, and I don't know if it's necessarily Poland, but it's Eastern European. We have some Eastern European in us, at least from my side. But Poland is considered Eastern Europe.
Polska, or something.
Polska. I like Polska kielbasa.
Who's that?
It's a meat. You cook it with some beans and onions and cheese.
Also use that for
and you eat it for supper.
Eat this paper. I actually used to have a phase where I ate paper.
What? You don't have that weird thing, do you?
I used to.
You kind of do a little bit.
Yeah.
I see it. You like to chew on stuff. I'm trying to mind my vocabulary. I was trying to pick a better word than vocabulary, but I couldn't come up with one. Try not to swear. You like to chew on balloons, like to chew on bottle caps.
Bottle rings.
Bottle rings.
Sometimes the bottle itself.
Jeez. You got pica? That's what it's called, pica. Like people eat things that aren't food. You're not eating drywall, are you?
No.
Okay, that's good.
But I do kind of want to eat that pink fluffy stuff that's in the walls.
No. Do you know what that is?
Glass.
Fiberglass. Yeah, do not ever put that in your mouth.
I know, but it looks like cotton candy.
I know, but you could die.
I want to eat it so.
It's really bad. Don't ever eat it.
I want to eat it so bad. You know what? Just for that one. I can't get. Ow.
I had weird things when I was a kid. I loved the smell of gasoline.
I
when
really
I was
love
a
that
kid.
too.
You like that smell?
Yeah.
I wonder why people like that smell so much. There must be a Googleable answer for that.
But we're not Googling it right now.
No, because I don't have Google at my fingertips. It's got to be something in the chemicals that connects with our brain. That's just like.
Or maybe we're all just robots and we're in a simulation.
And so we like the smell of gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe all of this is a dream and I'm really a 28-year-old.
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm a 23-year-old.
Maybe I'm actually in a coma and I've lived my whole life in a coma state of mind.
Okay, let's not talk about this before.
Maybe that accident I got into when I was 14, I never came out of. I'm still in a coma and this is all pretend.
I mean, I've seen real. I'm unconscious.
I'm pretty sure I'm real.
Yeah, wait, let's talk about that accident.
What about it?
Explain it to them.
I got into a car accident.
Explain what happened.
I was riding and the girl was driving and she was driving very fast.
Who were you with?
Some kids from school.
You're
I'm not going to talk about names.
Okay.
No, it's so long ago it doesn't even matter.
Let's just make up some drywall. How many people in the car?
It was a full car. There was 5 of us.
Tawny.
I'm
Jim,
not gonna just. Anyways, we were
Sarah.
going too fast and we hit we hit a gravel road, and the girl started to fishtail and she overcorrected and we spun around and we flew off into the field, into the ditch where we hit the field approach, and then we flipped, and then that was that.
Yeah, you brought
And
your
we
back.
were all tore up, all of us. Yep.
And then I believe who crawled to one of those houses?
Nobody crawled to one of those houses. They were able to walk. The one gal, I'm sure, had a really hard time because her knee was all messed up. I'm sure she had a hard time walking.
Which one was that? Was that?
She ended up having to have surgery on her knee, if I remember correctly.
Let's see.
She was the driver.
Okay, so Kara.
I don't know, whatever.
Just making up names, you know?
We don't need names. The driver is good enough.
I like names.
They walked, they called 911, and then their parents got there, and then the ambulance got there.
You're a piece of crap.
And
You're
then
a failure.
we
Why
went-
did you do that to your girl? I spent so much money on that.
No parents were upset.
Mm.
Right, no parents were angry. Everybody was just concerned.
You are really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
We all lived though.
there's a. It's pretty good. I mean, we're gonna.
How many minutes are we on?
23 minutes.
Not too bad.
We need to get to an hour.
An hour? I thought we were shooting for 30 minutes.
That's the lowest. we can
Oh,
go.
okay. So
But-
as long as we hit 30 minutes, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but it's good if we hit because the title's supposed to be 1 hour of chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah.
I don't know how chaotic it's gonna be, but
Oh no, it's already seemed chaotic.
what's the next topic?
Saying swear words chronologically.
Huh?
Saying swear words chronologically.
Chronologically. How do you know what order they even came in? We can't Google it.
Yeah.
Plus, I call them mostly no swearing. Plenty of time for that when you're older.
Swear words. There, we said it chronologically.
There you go. What else you got for topics?
Saying random thoughts, and that's it.
What did you say?
Saying random thoughts. That's the end.
Saying random thoughts.
Random thoughts.
You got any random thoughts?
Yeah, one time when me and Dad were hiking, I thought, what if I jumped off this part of the track? What would happen?
What did you think would happen? Because when you ask yourself those questions, don't you then play a scenario in your head? I do.
I mean, I play the worst
I see the whole thing.
I play the worst case scenario.
We'll smoke another cigarette and then I'll come in.
Okay, well, we've already started. It's been 25 minutes.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, wait, keep it interesting.
Oh, I've been sitting this way too long.
Keep it interesting. I'm gonna go get something.
Interesting. Where are you going?
I'm gonna grab something.
Hurry up.
You go out.
What is that?
Cassette tape!
Oh, yeah. What is... Oh.
Maybe this has a last song on it. Maybe this has, like, the wind on it.
This is dangerous.
Why?
Because you guys... So, they found... that somebody set these on the curb. This one is unmarked. It's dangerous. And anybody from the VHS era knows that an unknown, unmarked tape is dangerous. Proceed with caution. Watch at your own risk.
Yeah.
You're going to have to probably let Dad check that out before you do.
What has some illegal things on it?
It could have illegal things on it. It could have not illegal but unseemly things on it.
I'm really scared now.
Huh?
I'm really scared now.
Oh, you're not going to be scared. You're going to jump out of the tape and get ya.
No, I'm kind of curious.
I know, but you're going to have to let Dad and I preview that first before you watch it, just in case.
Yeah. They're very...
I'm not even sure I want to watch. It's definitely a enter at your own risk type thing.
Yep, and that's why I'm...
Because you just never know what people were recording in the 80s and the 90s. My dad had a tape recorder when I was a kid for home movies.
Oh.
That you put these big tapes in. It was like this big. It's like a big box, and you held it on his shoulder. It was portable. Big camera.
We're gonna keep you updated on the mystery of what's inside this tape.
We'll talk about that in the next one.
We should write mystery tape on this.
Yeah, go get
I'm scared.
I don't have any labels. Did that have a case with it?
No.
No, it was just
in there.
Just in there, huh?
Now there was one.
The other thing it could be, let me see it.
What?
The other thing it could possibly be is, but I don't know. Is a cleaner tape. They made cleaner tapes that you would put in and play in your VCR for cleaning it. But I don't think this is one.
Why would you put it? What, would it play anything?
No.
Then why would you?
I don't think so. I don't know why that stuff.
I really think it's just a cleaner tape.
I never had we never did that, but I know that they existed. Why are you licking my elbow? Huh? Hi, Bear. Where's good girl?
You can also use this face for analog horror.
Mm-hmm. For what?
Analog horror.
What do you want to do with this?
If it sounds like the wind, then you found a lost song.
I'll tell you what, we'll watch it, we'll play it.
I'm not gonna be in the room.
And we'll wait till you're in bed or something. And
No,
if
I'll be
there's nothing nefarious on it,
I'm gonna be in the kitchen.
then we'll let you watch it the next day.
I'm really scared.
Because each tape, depending on the tapes, I don't think this one says anywhere, anywhere from 2 to 6 hours is how much footage. This one looks pretty big, so this might be a 4 to 6 hour. It's a Scotch.
Isn't that a tape ram?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
That's a tape brand. That's not a cassette in there.
You're absolutely right.
Did they make cassettes?
Yes.
I think we should get one of those recorders things.
A VCR?
Recorder, yes.
Be careful. Quit doing that. You're going to end up breaking it.
I'm really scared about it, though. Like, what if it was something on here that we were never meant to see?
Maybe. I'm not scared.
I'm scared.
Not a lot scares me. Almost nothing. There are a few things, but almost nothing. That's not scary. That's intriguing.
No, it's scary to me.
It's a little bit anxiety-inducing, just because I don't know what's gonna be on it, and oh my god, the disgusting things that I could be emblazoning upon my eyeballs. But it's not scary.
I'm actually kind of scared. What if we get in trouble with the law? What if this is...
What if it's like the movie The Ring, and it's some demon girl, and she crawls out of the TV and kills me?
Try raising with her. You're like,
Did you ever watch The Ring?
Yes, I watched it with you.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we watched that one.
We watched the third and second movie too, right?
Are there 3? I think there's only 2.
I think there's 3.
There might be. Quit doing that.
I'm scared.
Well, I don't care. Stop opening the top like that. You're gonna break it eventually.
Good. Maybe this was never...
Oh.
What if this is something very, 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 very illegal?
Well, then we'll turn it over to the police.
Yeah, but
If there's a murder on it or something, it's going straight to the freaking cops down here. I'm gonna let them watch it first, and then they'll have to call in the big dogs, I'm sure.
Okay, can we just send it to somebody? I think we should return this.
To who?
The house we found it.
No way. Not without watching it first.
At least we should have like somebody else watch it.
Why?
So like it's not in our home when it turns on.
Why?
Cause what if it is the Ring Girl?
I ain't afraid of the Ring Girl.
Let's send it. Let's send it to our neighbors.
I'll do it.
Mom.
I'm gonna watch it. I ain't afraid.
Fine, go put it in.
Oh, there's no VCR hooked up right now. I can't.
I'm actually really
I have to
scared.
wait for Dad to hook one up.
I mean, this is giving me like an anxiety thing. I don't know. I'm really scared.
Don't be scared.
Mom,
No, I am not.
Why?
Because nothing that is not of this world can hurt me. Especially...
The Lord is our armor.
Because I was just gonna say, especially because I would just be like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ.
But I would freaking mean it. Like, yeah, I got Jesus on my side. That stuff don't scare me.
I'm just really scared.
Why?
I mean, what if it's actually just nothing weird and it's just like a workout video?
Yeah. True.
Or what if it's something highly illegal? Or what if there's a poison in this? And we're actually breathing in poison.
And what? We put it in and press play and it emits the poison all over the room?
No, it's probably already... No, it would probably already be...
We're already breathing it in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure this
Well,
is...
then it's too late and that'll teach you guys for bringing other people's junk home.
Well, let's say a prayer.
Huh?
Say a prayer.
Would I say a prayer? What?
We should say a prayer.
We should say a prayer?
Yeah.
Why? You're that worried about it?
To make sure that our safety and anyone else's safety is guaranteed.
With the tape, you mean?
Yes.
I don't think it really needs it, but if you want to, you sure can.
You should start.
No, you should start. You're the one who wants to ask for protection.
Dear Lord Almighty, please protect us and anyone else who sees this tape. Please give us a sign if it's something bad. Amen.
Amen. There you go.
This was my first time without crying. I think that might be a sign.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I got the yawns again. Did you see? Do you see I'm yawning like every, I don't know, 20 seconds? Just time them. It's like a contraction.
What?
Nothing.
I was just going...
Oh, I'll keep this.
Yeah, I usually cannot stay still, but sometimes I can just be like,
Do you think that you have ADHD?
could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Because, like, I get really bored when, like, during class.
Yeah.
So then, like, I don't know, I just do random stuff.
Well,
I don't think I have ADHD,
you don't
but
get in trouble though. But I think
one time I had a substitute and she played a song that she played like a background track that I really liked, so I bowed my head. She was like, "Nope." That you turn on some calm music. So I decided to troll her, and I went like it was metal, but then I got in trouble, and like Dora was like, "Oh no, you didn't deserve that."
Stop pulling the curtain. Why?
There. I'm just really nervous.
I'm just really nervous. Oh god, it's just a tape. It's fine. I promise.
I'm really nervous now. I'm really scared.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I'm actually
Because
really
I made
scared.
such a big deal about it.
Yeah, no.
I was all like, oh no, it's an unmarked tape.
Why? Why?
You know what my biggest fear about this tape is
What?
that there are going to be people I don't know, or even people I do know, which would be probably worse, on this tape naked.
What if it's Kim?
First of all, there's no reason there would be a tape of her here in Wyndham, but yeah, like I said, it would be worse if it was people I did know. That's my biggest fear, is that there will be naked people on this tape.
Well, now I can no longer sleep tonight.
Why?
I'm gonna sleep down here.
Why? That's not scary.
It is scary. I'm scared of what's coming on it.
Why? You're creating this scary thing in your mind that's not real.
It does that every single time in a situation.
Your mind runs away.
Do I have anxiety?
I mean, a little bit, sure.
No, because, like, it happens in every situation. Like, remember when we were sitting in the movie theater watching Inside Out 2?
Oh, yeah.
Great movie, by the way. You should go watch it.
It is a good movie.
Great movie.
I think it can be streamed now, but anyways.
I don't think it can.
Yeah, it's streaming already, I think.
I thought that, like, somebody was gonna come in with a gun and shoot me.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I always have those fears.
You know, I actually, here's the thing. I understand, because I honestly think about that stuff often also, but
Listen.
I don't get fixated on it, and I have an ability to remind myself that the odds of that happening are actually very, very slim.
I try to do that, but I can't.
But my brain works the same way as yours in that regard. I think about the worst case scenario in every situation. It always comes to my mind. But it's almost...
I feel like I have like a teensy bit of ADHD sprinkler into my body.
You might. Because I think your dad does, and Timothy has it.
Oh, Tim
But,
does?
and there are things like about you that tell me, that are symptomatic of it, but it doesn't...
Yeah, so a YouTuber I watch actually got diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
And she was very organized and didn't have any of the symptoms that she was taught that kids, she was taught that kids with ADHD would run around the room and scream.
Yeah, they're not all like that.
But she was very organized and
yeah, so some of the general key things are disorganization.
But when she got into college, it went into the gutter.
Because life gets hard. Yes. Because she didn't have anybody helping her day to day, making sure she was doing what she was supposed to be doing, guiding her. She had to guide herself. Self-guidance is hard for people with
And that's
ADHD.
how she got diagnosed.
Yeah. They call that, I think that's what they refer to as executive dysfunction. So it's a dysfunction in being able to execute your daily required tasks in order to just be like a successful human. Like, it's,
We should burn that.
there's a lot of forgetfulness with ADHD, being
Where am I?
forgetful. Forgetting to do things, forgetting tasks,
wait.
forgetting chores.
Wait.
What?
That's also a sign of dementia.
Yeah, but it all depends on
Britain,
age.
Britain did a test to see if people have ADHD when they got older. A lot of people did it, and they were like, "Oh, crap." They couldn't do anything about it. It's incurable, I believe.
Dementia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incurable.
Sadly, I hope Grandma doesn't get it.
Well, anybody who has a stroke is already considered to have a form of dementia. So she kind of already has it from her stroke. But she's... Okay, otherwise, that scare you?
Yeah, because I thought it had something to do with the tape. I'm really scared about this tape.
That's another characteristic of ADHD, like hyper-focus. Right now you're hyper-focused on an anxiety, on a point of tension. But more often you hyper-focus on things that interest you, things that you like. And
yes, like
you are a little boy who memorized all the presidents at 3 years old. And then,
I still remember the 28th president off the top of my head.
Yeah. You don't remember them now, but you remember a lot of flags.
I
At least 85 out of 100.
I was thinking at least 90.
Probably. And then you went through the weather phase, the natural disaster tornado phase, where you watch tornadoes all the time, constantly. So you get stuck on your interests, and then
I got stuck on
you
9/11.
hyper-focus on them for a while until the next thing comes along.
I got hyper-focused on 9/11.
Hyper-focused on 9/11, hyper-focused on the Titanic. There was a short time you were hyper-focused on Notre Dame, but only the fire. Like, you weren't interested in, like, the rest of the history of the building. Just the fire that happened. Was that 2018 or something?
Oh, yeah.
It was...
And the burning of that church.
The burning, yeah.
My brother has a Snapchat. I believe he shared this with somebody.
Where you were talking about it?
Yeah, he said, "I like the church burning." And he captioned it, "My little brother's literally a demon." But I'm not a demon. I love our Lord and Savior.
You were just little.
Yes. And I was also a demon. I came from hell.
What were some other of your hyper focuses? I'm trying to remember.
Well, right now I'm hyper focused on music.
YouTube's always been kind of a hyper focus, but it's you
see,
you go through different things on YouTube too that.
My current fixation is, drumroll please, Lost Wave.
Oh yeah, the Lost songs. Oh gosh, I'm getting hiccups again.
That's a Lost song. The code.
You're forgetful. It's another symptom. Also, when you were little, you were sensitive to loud noises. Like the vacuum. You did not like the vacuum. You always had to put the
I just find it annoying now.
earmuffs on. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, those. They're called earmuffs. I always find it annoying now. I just find it annoying.
Yeah, but when you were little, you would cry and get upset. Yeah, you did not like it.
I have a friend who's autistic.
Yeah.
And he's very sensitive to loud noises.
Okay, so The sensory sensitivities
Yes.
are something that stretches across both spectrums,
Yeah.
autism and ADHD.
Yeah.
Your brother Tim, initially they were they questioned if he was autistic at first because of his sensory issues. But in the end they were like, no, he's just got ADHD. But you're a lot like him in the picky eating category. Actually, he eats better than you do because by his age, he was eating hamburgers and pork chops, and he was eating better than you. You are the pickiest eater in the entire family. And also sleep. When you were most kids from birth, most kids from birth to 1 year old, they'll sleep for 3 hours, be awake for an hour or two, sleep for 3 hours, and that's just a cycle for all the 24 hours. And then when they start sleeping through the night, so from like a year old to like
17.
4, school age, kids will sleep through the night, wake up, and from like 1 to 2, they'll have like a morning nap, sometimes an afternoon nap, and then they'll go to bed and sleep through the night. Most kids have at least one nap during the day because they just get so tired. And when you were 1, you stopped napping. You didn't sleep through the night until you were like 2.5. You woke up at least once a night. Generally only once a night, but once a night every night for the first like 2.5 years of your life.
Sorry.
And when you were 1, you stopped napping. You just stopped. It did not matter. I could lay with you.
I remember, I don't know if it's like a dream I had or something, but I remember like laying here on the couch. It probably was a dream, but the couch sort of looked like our old couch.
Okay.
And I remember like being placed like this, and
Yeah.
I don't believe you were there. I was like probably laying against a pillow or something.
Yeah.
Like maybe like the dog or something.
Yeah.
And I remember I was trying to go to sleep because I know what I was trying to do. Now, I think this was a dream because, first of all, you can only have memories at the age of 2. That's the earliest you can have a memory.
Okay.
So it was probably a dream, but there was the off chance. Dang, wow, this has been a long time. See, this is a...
So, a trait of ADHD is kids don't sleep as much as other kids who don't have ADHD.
Yeah, there was a few days where I didn't get any sleep for a day.
You stopped napping. I could lay there with you and try and force you to nap for 4 hours and you wouldn't go to sleep. And if you did fall asleep for a nap during the day, no, it's just laying down. You don't beat your children.
I know.
If you did fall asleep for a nap during the day, then you would be up until midnight. It didn't matter. So I quit forcing you to nap at about 1 year, 3 months.
Okay, so a few months ago...
And then you slept 10 hours a night, every night, like clockwork from then on out. Until recently. I'm not sure if you sleep quite 10 hours anymore.
I sleep like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Now, my sleep schedule sort of changes because like I fall asleep at random times, so I go back different times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always like at least like around 6. Well, no, it's from like.
So a child your age, though.
Yeah.
I think according to like the Association of Pediatricians or whatever it is, I think that a child your age, at like 8 years old, should still be sleeping like 12 to 14 hours a day.
And there were a few days where I didn't get any sleep. Thankfully, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
At least I stayed up recently. It was probably like 10.
Yeah, that's good. You're on a much better schedule. It's more healthy. Your brain is developing. You need to not be doing that.
improve.
Yeah. So, but you've never needed a lot of sleep. Now your older brother, and your older brother Tim, he was the same way. He would come here and, stay here with us, and he would only sleep 8, maybe 9 hours a night, and he'd be up at the butt crack of dawn before anybody else.
The butt crack of dawn, guys.
Yeah.
It's not the crack of dawn, it's the butt crack of dawn.
And you're the same way. Now your brother Eli, in contrast, when Eli was little, he started sleeping through the night. He woke up one time a night, but all I would have to do was give him some water and lay him back down, and he'd go right back to sleep. Up until he was a year. And then from a year on in, he slept through the night like nothing. And he would sleep from like 7 o'clock in the evening until like 7 or 8 o'clock the next morning. So he'd sleep 12 or 13 hours. He'd get up at 7 or 8, and then by like 10, he'd be tired and take a nap. Then he'd get up and have lunch, and he'd play. And then by like 3 o'clock, he'd be tired again, and he'd fall asleep again. Then he'd get up and have supper, and then he'd do bath time, and then he'd go back to bed until the next day.
Wait.
And that boy still sleeps like crazy.
Wait. So he went mechanical people. My mind is occupied with answers I can't seem to find. So I wonder, as I wonder, is this by some shape or design? I can't remember the lyrics.
I don't know.
Suffocated and surrounded by mechanical people. My mind is occupied with answers I can't seem to find. So I wonder, as I wonder, is this by some shape or design? Or am I at a different way? He went back to bed. Too many rain. Last wave me.
Later.
Dad's here. We're 51 minutes in. Do you want to shoot for longer? Because Dad's here now. Because like we can do longer. Like we can have him talk about the stuff.
If you want to. If he wants to.
What?
Can you grab that sheet? Thank you. Okay, Bear, go over there.
Bear move. Go over there, JJ.
Okay, we're gonna introduce that. They can't see you. Oh well, the
I've been in the whole video.
I know the spotlight's on Dad
And
now.
they can see me.
Oh yeah.
Why can't they see me?
Go sit down.
Go sit down, Bear. Oh yeah, it's just at the record button there.
It won't be there in the video.
I know.
Hold.
So this is my dad. Do you wanna have some jokes?
Go ahead.
No,
You
you-
start.
No, I already said
We
that
already
joke.
did our jokes. You got any jokes? Try to keep it clean.
Ooh. Oh. No.
No clean ones.
Stop. You're looking me all crazy.
You can say this one. You can say this one. Has a swear word in it, though. It's not clean.
No, can't do it. It's not clean.
Okay, so
Talking about some heritage or government. Government. Let's do government.
I was thinking music first.
Okay, music.
So, have you heard of Lost Wave?
No.
Okay, so Lost Wave. Okay, I'm gonna explain. Lost Wave is a genre.
Don't do that.
Lost Wave is a song is a genre, but we do not know the names of the songs or the people who made it, and we only have this snippet or the entire song, and people can't find the song name
Oh, yeah?
or artist. Some searches have been since 1985. Some as recent as a few weeks ago,
Really?
which I contributed the one a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Turns out I should have just asked people. I should have just downloaded an app called Shazam or whatever. And placed the song down.
Shazam!
Have we done number 5 yet?
Huh?
We had to skip that one.
Which is what?
We had to skip that one.
Saying curse words.
In chronological order.
Yeah.
You have your phone, right?
Yeah. Why?
Okay, can you Google which curse words came first?
We couldn't Google the order because we gotta use my phone to
What the?
record.
We'll do that next time.
Okay.
Hold on.
Music. Okay, so there's this last song. They found Justin. You know that
Hey,
one?
Green Day has a lost song.
What is it?
It's good. It's called All By Myself. Ask your mom. She knows about it.
Yeah. It's not really lost. It's hidden.
Hidden. Sorry. Hidden.
Okay, yeah, I've
It's the
heard
end
about
of the
that.
album,
I've heard about that one before. It's kind of like Caramel's last song. It's kind of like Caramel's hidden song.
probably.
It was on the radio mix, but it didn't show up in the Supercut album. Oh, I say someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Crazy. Alright.
Random thoughts, guys. Random thoughts.
Random thoughts.
We're doing the government last because you're very heavy
What
on
were we
that.
talking about?
I'm not hip on government.
We were talking about ADHD.
Oh yeah, we were talking about ADHD. Do you have ADHD? Oh, the mystery tape.
I think you only qualify to get diagnosed with ADHD, though, since we're talking about it, if your symptoms interfere with your life.
They don't.
They do. Mine.
I don't think JJ's do, though.
No.
Only maybe to a little bit of a degree with your forgetfulness, and you're hard to get into, like,
A groove.
habits of remembering things. Like, you know, but you're doing good now since you had the table banishment for a couple days.
Yeah, and I hated that so much.
But it helped you now to remember to pick up after yourself so that you can keep the privilege, right?
Mhm.
So, I mean, yeah.
Privilege. All right.
Even though I do think you've got some traits and symptoms of it, I'm not sure you'll ever actually get a diagnosis. At least not until you're older, because right now, you've got things under control.
That's
I think you'll
that's
be
what
just
Jaden's
fine.
parents
Yeah.
said. That's what Jaden's parents said.
Who's Jaden?
The animator I was
Oh,
talking about earlier. Jaden Animations.
got
Picture.
you.
When we were kids, we didn't have none of that.
What?
ADHD and all that. We had.
Oh, we
80.
had it.
We
They
had
just
it,
didn't. They just
It
treated
was
us
called
like we were
80.
naughty.
Yeah. We all, like the people that had trouble in school, we all went. I had trouble learning stuff
Yeah.
because I had trouble with authority. I learned that over time.
You didn't have trouble with authority, though. That's the problem.
I do.
I mean, you did, but
Not, like, to the degree that
that's-
I'm, like,
it
not to
didn't
the
come
degree-
out of nowhere.
Right.
like there's just certain things that makes me tick on teachers. Like, ugh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know you get frustrated with teachers too.
a lot. Cause like she made me delete a few videos. We're talking about the Miss Green incident.
Oh, well, we did that for the remainder of the school year, but you
Yes.
have a First Amendment right to free speech as well. So I don't care what she says. School year's over. You're no longer, like,
I know.
not that she was ever in charge of it. We were just being extra respectful to be extra respectful is all.
Yeah, if I was in
School's
charge,
over.
if I was
You
in
got rights.
if I was in charge, would have took him down.
I know.
I would have.
What? Take what off YouTube?
Yeah,
had
the
to
videos
private
from
them.
when we went to the circus.
We had to private them, and we weren't even in the circus. No,
Guess what? Now you can open them up.
We did.
I privated
told
them.
him. I told him we were gonna private him, and as soon as school let out, we would unprivate him again.
Yeah,
we just simply did it out of
If you
respect.
can see it, if you can see it from public, you can record it.
Yeah, and that's true.
So that means if you're standing on the sidewalk, you can look in somebody's window if they're doing something and you want to record it. You can't go up to their window, you can't go in their yard, but from the sidewalk, you can videotape anything you can see.
yeah, but it's not morally good.
No,
That's
it's
why
not.
I keep my curtains closed.
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't have no hippies.
It's just that easy. If you don't want nobody looking in, do something to prevent it.
I hate having my windows open, anyways, especially at
Oh, I
night.
hate people that bitch about. Well,
I
you're
feel like
looking,
I'm in a
you looked in
fishbowl.
my window. Oh, I glanced over at your window.
Your big
and
giant window was
I'm
wide
sorry.
open in the
I
nighttime
looked
with
at,
the
I
lights
looked
on.
at,
I
see,
saw
see
everything.
what was on TV.
And I did.
I might sit here with a fucking chair tomorrow and watch what you watch and shit. You turn the sound up.
Hey person, turn the sound up.
That's why I close my curtains though, because if I drive down the street or walk down the sidewalk at night and there's a big window and the curtain is open and the lights are on and I can see into their house perfectly, I can't help but be like, oh, window, what's going on in there? And it's not none of my business, but also it's like I'm a moth to the flame. There's a light. I need to look. And so that's why I keep
You
my
gotta
curtains
scurry
closed,
towards it.
'cause I know there's others like me out there.
You gotta.
How many minutes are we at?
59 minutes and 5 seconds.
That went by pretty quick, actually.
Yeah.
We don't have a problem running our mouths for an hour.
Let's talk about the government. Alright, this is gonna be the next topic.
Oh!
The government!
Oh, I'm not going to bring it up again. Go ahead.
We're gonna bring that up again.
Oh, no.
Why?
The government.
Alright, so the government is crap.
I
Yeah.
said what what crappy part you want to talk about.
First, we're going to start off with the president.
What about him? Is that even really the president? I don't know anymore. He's got one ear. Ears looking one way in one photo. Ears looking the other way in another photo.
Well, how come him and every other time I've seen the president of Israel stand next to Joe Biden, they're exactly the same height.
Now he's like all taller than me.
Yeah, he's like a foot and a half. He stands like Obama.
Some of those videos or whatever, I didn't look closely at enough. Like there was one that they were comparing his height with Joe Biden too, but the last clip, she's like stepped behind him like 2 or 3 feet.
Well,
and so I was
ones
like,
I seen was
they're standing there shaking hands in one, and they are the same. But yeah, it's questionable at this point.
If you go look at go back and look at Obama when he met with the president of Israel.
Yeah,
that's fucking Obama in a white man suit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
There was a long time that I was like, oh, whatever, it's Joe, it's just that he's getting older, and that's a little crazy to think that there's a replica or a whatever. But I don't know anymore, you know?
It's a mask.
Shit gets weirder and weirder every day.
They did a face-off right there.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's technically whiteface?
Yeah, instead of blackface, it's whiteface.
Somebody said you can't be racist to white people because we're the one that invented them.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Whatever. I'm so tired of that freaking trope. The whole thing. I'm tired of the race thing. If you're a shitty person, you're a shitty person. I don't care what color you are.
Even the political party thing. No,
we'll be shitty the rest of our lives.
Not all Trump supporters are racists.
Right.
I'm not a racist, and I support Trump.
Me too.
You're weird.
Yeah, no, he's not that. We're gonna stop talking about that. All right. Let's talk about the person running against Trump and her vice president.
Kamala
Lama and Tim Watt.
Tim what?
Tim Watt.
Tim what?
Yeah, like what?
That's why I was.
I said it.
Oh my god!
I will give Tim Waltz.
Booker's hoe is going for vice president, huh?
Who? What?
Booker's hoe.
Who? Who's Booker's hoe?
Come on.
She's going for president, not vice president.
That's what I said. She's going to run for president.
Yeah, she's running for president.
There's a prediction. Have you heard the prediction?
No.
You can't replace a woman of color without replacing her with a woman of color. So to replace her, guess who's going to be the nominee for the Democratic Party?
Michelle Obama.
Nailed it.
What do you mean?
I hate.
Something's gonna happen. And
they're gonna dump Kamala Lama
and throw fucking Michael
Put
Obama.
Michael in.
Michael.
Which, for a long time I didn't believe that either, but I don't know anymore.
I hate Michelle Obama.
That's Michael. That's not Michelle.
Some people say that Michelle Obama's actually secretly a man. I don't know. They say that about the president of France, Macron. They say that about his wife too.
Look at the goddamn pictures from high school when him and his best friend were on the fucking basketball team. That's Michelle Obama. Looks exactly like her. Put some hair on it.
I mean, the problem is I don't have proof that that's not a doctored picture. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't
believe.
I can believe that.
And of course,
we had our first gay black president.
Maybe. Anything's possible at this point. I will agree to that much for sure.
He might even be a woman.
Highly unlikely.
You're a man.
That's more plausible than your dad being a girl.
Okay, now I'm scared.
You should be. Very scared.
I grew up with you my entire life, Dad.
So they're
why
gonna
so
dump
jumpy?
Kamala Llama Llama and throw Michelle in.
Michael.
And then what? What about Waltz? She just named her running mate.
So what?
And I was gonna say this about Waltz. I will give Waltz credit and our Minnesota government credit for one thing.
And one thing only.
And one thing only, and that is the free lunches and breakfasts for school children.
Well, if they tasted anything like ours did in school, yeah, it'd be a blessing, but
I mean,
damn.
That's
the pizza.
so Michelle Obama's fault. She
Yeah,
changed the
See?
menus.
The
That's horrible.
The pizza
Michael-
But my
tastes
point
good.
is,
Fudged it up.
I have always believed that if I am going to pay taxes, it should go to some, that's something I am okay funding. I am okay funding free lunches for school children. Not all kids. Some kids, that's all they got to eat is the meals they get at school. So that's the one area that I'm like, cool. I'm glad that got done.
Yeah.
But other than that, driver's licenses for all, stupid, and whatever else. There's too much
You
else.
don't need
It's
a
getting
driver's
too
license.
late.
Where does it say in the Constitution you need a driver's license?
It doesn't.
They're only giving that.
They give them to illegals though now too.
I know.
Yeah, so that.
Well, they
yeah,
give
so
them
that they can
5
vote
years
for Kamala.
tax free and $10,000.
Well, that's the conspiracy theory is yes, that so that
I
they'll
believe
vote
in
for
that.
the likes of
I
Kamala
believe
Llama.
I believe in that conspiracy theory.
Me too.
Not yellow.
It comes with the passage of time, which is important to understand because you exist in the context of where you live. And you got to get to go to get the work done. Because who doesn't love
Ow.
yellow school buses, right?
I mean, oh yeah. Let's talk about bullies.
Bullies?
Did you guys have any bullies?
Yeah,
I think everybody has
I had a
bullies.
couple
What-
bullies.
I had
Everybody, even
so far.
bullies have bullies.
Yeah, I was just
So
gonna say,
far,
I also was a bully a couple times.
I've had one bully,
One?
Just one.
Julio.
What about the year before? But we don't need to name names.
Oh.
But
Okay,
yeah,
His real name was not Julio. I'm not gonna say his real name. Okay.
It is Juan Valdez, the
Yeah.
coffee guy.
Sure. We're just gonna use his placeholder name as that.
You know what though? Do you remember what I said about all of that? Regardless,
God will handle it.
and what did I say about Julio? You already said his name. It's already out there.
Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna say what happened because
No, we don't need to talk about what happened. But do you remember what I said about him?
yes, he was in trouble. Yeah, he was. Something bad happened in his family.
Something bad happened in his family, and he was hurting. Yeah.
Yes.
He found a target to take it out on.
Yeah, and that's not fair,
Not
and
fair.
it's not an excuse.
And that's
But at
where you-
least maybe you can understand it a little more and not
I can.
don't take it personal then, because there's
Okay.
nothing wrong with you because he was mean. There's something wrong with him because he was mean. You get what I'm saying? So his little heart
You're a
was
perfect
hurting,
little
and
girl.
his little heart was hurting, and he just didn't
You're
handle
piece
it
of-
right. So we forgive him,
Yeah.
and we hope that he's doing well
Yep.
wherever he ended up. Poor kid.
I think it was.
Hopefully back where they came from.
Probably.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to say
I think it
that.
was Guatemala.
I'm not. Yeah, actually, I think you're right when you say
I
that.
think it was either Guatemala or El Salvador.
Yeah. That's a long ways from here, man.
Long ways.
And it's not nearly as nice there. So
Hey,
if he ended up having
bet
to go
he-
there,
He's hating it because he's probably got bigger bullies than he could ever
oh yeah, he might be having a really rough
He
time
punched me in the shoulder.
if he had to go back. If he had to go to where his
be.
dad
Once they
was
lay
sent
hands
back
on
to.
you, that ain't bullying no more. That's where you get to knock them
That's
out.
assault, yeah.
Yeah, but there was also a teacher in front of me
It
there.
don't matter. You have the right to defend yourself whether there's a teacher there or not.
Well, did the teacher intervene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
It was
said-
Dora.
And she got mad at Julio.
Yeah.
Yes, and Julio got in trouble, yes.
Yeah.
I was still.
We're going to miss Dora. She's not going to be there next year, is
Yeah,
she?
no, she's gonna be studying to become a teacher though.
Yeah,
So good
she's
for
gonna go to
Dora.
school, Yep.
Good for
We're
Dora.
gonna miss Dora. She was good.
I only made that joke on her once. There was a kid in one time. There was I was in music class and there were two. Sometimes there's two classes in Mrs. Scheidel's class.
Yeah.
I'm listing off my real teachers' names, by the way. There's a lot of different teachers' names though. And
anyways.
So there were these two. I believe it was like practicing for a concert. I don't go to the school concerts.
You're good with this here.
Why? I don't have any good songs though. All the songs suck.
Don't matter. It's good practice for
Oh,
you.
please.
Good practice for you.
Please.
Anyways.
Oh, God, no.
The brain sucker.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Please. Stop it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Boys. JJ.
Let go.
How many minutes are we at? I can't believe my phone is still recording. It has so little memory.
Stop.
I've never understood about boys is that they literally, from about a year old until death, I'm sure, they just cannot keep their fucking hands to themselves ever. Ever. They're riling up his dog.
I'm not riling up nothing. I'm sitting here getting...
Are you done? I'm almost done.
It's hard. Oh my God. It's hard to speak now.
I've been yakking for an hour. I'm about finished.
Sorry. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
Do you get dinner?
Yeah, I get dinner.
She got dinner?
Yeah, I fed her.
She's all looking like damn. Am I in
No,
trouble?
she's
Everybody's
fine.
staring at me.
You ate, didn't you, Bears? Yeah. You
She's a
ate.
good girl. She a good old dog. Yeah, she a good old dog.
Oh, yes, good. Oh, good.
Oh,
Don't go. I'm gonna take this, okay?
You're such a good girl. The tail just a wagging.
Calm down. Calm down. She's all pretzeled and shit.
This is getting boring.
Yeah, we should wrap it up. I'm running out of stuff to talk about.
Let's talk about crimes in the area.
Sheesh. She
Or
lifted my
crimes
whole
in general.
body up to get my arm on her.
We can talk about that next time. We've made it to over an hour.
Alright.
Let's wrap
Conclusion.
up.
Conclusion, my
is
parents...
My dog is crazy. My son's a girl. Deuces.
I'm taking your hat! I'm taking your hat!
Now you can't all the time.
Hey,
Stop.
you need
Yeah.
to end your show here.
My hat, no!
Bear, go on.
I'm not giving this hat back. Bye.